I'm a dreamer. Coming to TED is one of my dreams come true because I love watching these TED videos. And Tim just inspired me so much. And we didn't coordinate this. I didn't know his talk. And I think it's just a good segue to what I'm going to talk about. Reimagining your new reality in 3 steps. I'm going to take you back one day in 1997. I came home from the hospital after saying goodbye to my father on his deathbed. My 8-year-old daughter, Amanda, looked at me and saw my gloomy expression and blurted, "Mommy, what happened? You look sad." I sobbed as I announced that Grandpa just passed away. She asked why. "Well, he's old," I explained. And she quickly said, "Mommy, you are also old. When are you going to die?" Now, 15 years later, she asked me that question, "Mommy, when are you going to retire?" Let me ask you this. What comes to your mind when you hear or see the word retirement? Rocking chairs? Golfing? How about fishing? Or these words and phrases: disengage, depart, exit, withdraw, and boring, ageism, hit the hay. Unfortunately, many people have negative connotations to retirement, such as the physical and mental declines that come with aging. And these include the old adages. The old brain cannot learn new tricks. You are too old to change. Or thinking that your genes dictate how fast you age, and there's nothing you can do to alter the negative side effect of aging. Guess what? These are just myths. They clash with scientific findings. The researchers from the MacArthur Foundation study have learned that lifestyle choices in food and exercise, plus challenging mental activities and social belongings, they contribute to longevity and aging gracefully. The good news is, it's never too late to make these healthy choices and begin to see a difference. I am 54 years old. According to Canadian statistics, I am expected to live an active life for another 20 or 30 years. What am I going to do? These images and descriptions about retirement are not what I have in mind. In fact, I realize there are many benefits to aging. The old ancient Chinese philosopher Confucius said it well. You probably won't be able to read those Chinese on the screen. Let me paraphrase his experience for you. Confucius says, "When I was 15, I focused on learning. At 30, I was firmly established. At 40, I had no more doubts. At 50, I knew the mandate of heaven. At 60, my ear was attuned to the truth. At 70, I could follow my passion and do what was right." Confucius was right 2,500 years ago. Let's look at some of today's older adults following their passion. Cindy Joseph. She defies age barriers. She started modeling at age 49. Cindy launched her own pro-age cosmetic line in her late 50s. Now, at the age of 62, she is still modeling and running her business. That's my mom. She first worked outside of the home and received her first paycheck as a part-time cook at the age of 58. My friend Cindy. Cindy retired from her corporate career as a banking professional in her late 40s. Now, instead of living in leisure, Cindy spent a few years, went back to study. She studied Chinese medicine, and now she is helping a lot of people, and she enjoyed her second profession as a registered acupuncturist. My friend Ray, he transitioned from his vocation as an international corporate trainer. He went back to seminary school to become a pastor in his 50s. Do you have a dream that is bigger than your current reality? If you want to achieve something, why put it off? No matter whether you're young or old, you can follow your passion by following these 3 steps. Reflect, reimagine, reinvent. I'm going to go through each step, and then I'm going to share with you my own life experience by applying these 3 steps. Step number 1, reflect. The Bible talks about reflect and remember over 200 times. Reflect on what I'm saying. Remember the poor, remember the Creator, remember the Lord your God, and such. You know, every day we are distracted by people, events, deadlines, Facebook, Pinterest, text, tweets, emails, voicemail, the list goes on. Life can be filled with those activities, and yet they can leave you feeling unfulfilled. That is why it is important to pause and reflect on what are the things that matter to you the most. What is your passion? What do you love doing, and who do you love helping? What are you good at? Step number 2, reimagine. Imagination is more important than knowledge, says Albert Einstein. Knowledge has a limit, but imagination does not. Maybe you've been told what you want to do won't work. You might even believe that. Today, I urge you to make a decision. Reimagine yourself doing something great in the next week, next month, next year, or maybe next 5 years. What if you did something that you absolutely enjoy doing? You do it not because you have to. You do it because you love it. It's your dream. Imagine who is benefiting from your wisdom, your service, your product, or just your assistance. Step number 3, reinvent. Now that you have visualized your dream, what needs to take place in order for your dream to come true? They said, plan your work and then work your plan. If you are not able to identify the steps for making your dream come true, it probably won't work. Now think hard. Do your research, read books, study a course, consult with experts, because reinventing yourself takes effort, courage, and determination. I've been applying these 3 steps to reinvent my own retirement. And here's my journey. That's not me, by the way. It's Shirley Temple. As a little girl, I loved to be a movie star, saying and doing all those funny, cool things. As a teenager, I loved to be a pop star. I loved to sing and I loved to entertain, and that was me. I enjoyed engaging with an audience and sharing with them my favorite songs. Many times I fantasized myself traveling the world, performing on stage, singing just like Barbra Streisand. I went as far as going for a competition years ago in Hong Kong that was similar to Canada Got Talent or American Idol. And I remember singing this song. I am a woman in love. I'd do anything to get you into my life and hold you within. Unfortunately, I did not win. No stars for me. Yet, these dreams to stardom never materialized. As I grew older, I have other dreams. My passion has led me to become a motivational speaker who encourages, inspires, and equips people to live out their full potential in life. Adding values to people is important to me. I went on to step number 2, reimagine. I reimagined myself facilitating a workshop to baby boomers. And they are learning about their personalities, talents, gifts, and passion in life. They are putting strategies together and planning out their next season of life. My audience is so excited about what's going to happen in their next immediate future. I further visualize them building and living their dreams. I remember the Japanese proverb says, "Vision without action is a daydream." Having a vision is great. It's only the beginning, and I need to work hard to nurture that dream to reality. Now, as I went on to the next step, I'm reinventing myself. For more than 10 years, I studied psychology, leadership, counseling, and public speaking. I read books about ordinary people achieving extraordinary things. And I thought I was all ready to become an overnight sensation as a public speaker. Apparently, not quite yet. 3 years ago, I had a casual conversation with my high school friend Bernard. And I told him about my aspiration. And Bernard candidly advised me that, "Joyce, I think you need to write a book and get published in order to establish your credibility as a speaker." Soon as I heard his advice, my heart sank to the floor, thinking, how is it possible for me to write a book? I have my full-time job, and English is my second language, and I haven't written anything substantial before. But the passion that I have in my heart is so strong that I just cannot let it go. And then when I reflected on my passion further, I thought about, okay, what if I carry all these dreams to the grave? And that haunted me so much. Instead of giving up, I started writing. To complete the 50,000-word book, nonfiction book, seems like a daunting task. But it all started with one blank page. Line by line, as the pages got filled, 2 years later, it became a reality. I reinvented myself as an author. You've just heard my stories and my dreams. What about you? What is your childhood dream? What are you passionate about? In what ways do you want to impact other lives? You and I can offer our love, our passion, our talents, and our resources to make a difference in this world. Instead of hoping for a brighter future, I think you and I can build that future together. John Henry Newman said, "To grow is to change. To become perfect is to change often." I challenge you to dream a bigger dream and grow to fulfill your dream, no matter your age. Just like Cindy Joseph, my mom, my friends Cindy and Ray, you can shape your new reality in these 3 steps. Can you say that with me together? Reflect, reimagine, reinvent. Yes, you can do it. Thank you.